His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo has already raised enough expectation for all of us to want to contemplate what will be in the budget. It's the maiden budget of the government. By the last count, before the elections, the MPP government had made 29 promises to the people of this country. Only one was quantifiable. That is to say that by the end of their tenure, they will provide potable drinking water to all Ghanaians. They have toyed with the idea of introducing free SHS. They are looking at the unemployment situation, and they want to create job opportunities for our team in unemployed youth. They have talked about nuisance taxes. They believe that those taxes stifle the private sector from investment and growth.
Including the energy sector levy.
The energy sector levy, they have since abandoned that promise. So I don't want to be tempted to believe that they will reduce them. So, to be honest with you, and then in his maiden State of the Nation address, Nana Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic, said all the questions that were raised had answers in the budget. So everybody will look in to see those answers in the budget. So tomorrow will be an important day. It will be a make or break. I mean, it will set the MPP either on a firm foundation to catalyze the growth of this country, or it will give the people of this country an inkling of how disastrously the party will perform. So
you heard me today. I mean, they keep revising their vocabulary. As they now get closer to reality, the vocabulary is changing from their manifesto of collapsing now to say we will revamp. In the State of the Nation, talking about restore. Gradually, the reality is being done on them. That the issue of national health insurance is about the funding gap. And this is something that had been done in 2005 together with ILO, that by 2010, the funding source will run out with the way it was being run. So the issue is, how do you finance it? Yes, what we had said in our manifesto of 2016 that we're going to use part of the annual budget funding amount to up the funding source. My expectation is that in this budget, they should come and tell us how they are restoring it. Because if it is the same 2.5%, believe me, you continue to have the same gap.
Expecting that there will be tax cuts, because that's something they promised and they talked about. I'm also expecting that they will give us how much it's going to cost government to embark on the free SHS program and where the monies will be coming from. I will also be expecting that they will touch on issues relating to water, and of course the Anyako water issue is something that President Akufo-Addo himself talked about during his campaign at a point, as well as the Keta Fishing Harbour. I'm not expecting that they will introduce new taxes. My expectation largely is that it will be a budget that will actually give direction as to how young men and women will be getting fresh jobs. You know, so it must obviously be one targeted at job creation.
Tomorrow we look forward to things like the assurances moving from our campaign messages to reality, especially regarding the issue of free SHS. You know, parents are anticipating to knowing whether this will be a reality, because way back every September, especially people of my constituents, they have to sometimes mortgage even their farms to raise about 1,500 cedis in support of their children's education. In this regard, when it is made real by way of tomorrow's budget, I'm sure parents are going to be excited, because instead of 1,500, they are going to only raise about $1 million or two, let's say about 200 Ghana, to procure their chop boxes and trunks and, you know, clothing and so on. So they send them. This is a relief. The other thing I'm looking forward to is the $1 million to a constituency. This will be a relief, because the constituents have had to endure by way of lack of toilet facilities, water facilities, in fact, petty things that will make their life comfortable. And this is what is going to fulfill that promise. So if it is laid out, MPs and DCEs, and in fact a ministry set up to be in charge of this, will ensure that life is brought to the people of the constituent. Indeed,
if the Minister of Finance redeems the promise of the MPP by scrapping VAT and also scrapping the energy sector levy, I promise you I shall walk from here on my foot to the Flagstaff House to congratulate President Akufo-Addo. Let them redeem their promises.
Expectations are very high. In fact, previously, everybody was complaining about the financial position of the country and everything, and a new government has been put in place. So I think Ghanaians are expecting a lot from this government.
Well, once I heard President Nana Addo talk about the implementation of the free SHS, I became very happy because it's one of the reasons why I personally voted for him, and I think that I'll be expecting the budget reading to include that particular topic, which is how to be able to manage and also finance the free SHS. So that is what actually I'll be looking out for, how it to be rolled into the system and everything. So that's my expectation.
I'm expecting a lot from the finance minister, particularly on the employment issue. If there's going to be a budget for those who haven't gotten employment, and then assigning a particular budget that they will create something for them.
They said they were going to take care of some parts of the taxes that employees, business owners pay. So I want to see that thing. When it goes down, when the taxes go down, more people are willing to pay. But when it's so high, you see people shying away from paying. So what I want to see is that has been taken care of. And also this free SHS thing, I want to see that there has been something. Recently I heard that they said they are going to touch the Heritage Fund. For me, I don't know if that is okay or not, but I want to know that something has been put in aside for that, and it's not going to be a mere talk, but it will happen for real.
My expectations for reading this budget is to know how the free SHS is going to be financed, and then where the funds are going to come from. And also, we want to know in the near future coming, we want to know how and how much we will spend within this year. Yeah.
My expectation will be there were a lot of promises that they made during their campaign. And as campaign is over and we've elected him into office, Ghanaians are expecting him to make our life better. So the budget, what we are expecting, the things that he promised, that he will improve the living conditions of Ghanaians. There was so much hardship. And then when we talk about the economy, the dollar too is getting out of hand. And he did promise about the petroleum levy. So we are expecting him to do something about it, because the fuel prices have gone high, and then it's affecting everything. So we hope Nana, as he promised, he'll put smile on the average Ghanaian.
Well, I'm going to try and na yakura mrashe bjem Nana ya brief is on standby. No boy nkomo koso mrashe bjem. Enti ye ba na fe ene de menya walasi. Nana kwakubu ati experimental for mo atom. Ye paint na kem. But ye di beba. Enti ye kwaba e ba ni walasi over 2 minutes ye be di nkomo butu bisa questions. Ye kwa de be akwa AFCON time na ba. Abisi ye kwaba sia.